Okay, welcome everyone. So glad you could join us. We are here to restore Carthage. It'd be pretty fun. Sorry, I'm a little late. Had a lot of stuff to do today, but I was able to actually finish everything except for one thing, which is that I wanted to read a little bit in the book that I'm reading, but I'll do that after the stream. But we're going to start as Tunis. We start with 1.5 million people. In the last campaign, we started as Florence, right? And Florence starts with 290,000. Right? In an army of 5,800, we start with an army of 13,000, which is actually, like, not that much compared to our population. Like, we actually have a pretty high levy count, right? Because we have, what, a little over double the amount of troops as Florence, but we have like 5 times the population, right? Welcome to everybody watching on Rumble, by the way. I'm not using the green screen today because I don't feel like it. Tired. I did so much today. All right, but we're gonna be starting as Carthage or Tunis. We're gonna be restoring Carthage. We start with 64 locations, which is kind of cool. 38 tax base. Florence starts with 5.3, right? So that's kind of crazy. We start with 2 ships, just 2 ships, 134 sailors. I don't know what kind of ships those are. Probably transports or something like that. And then we also end up with some advances. Now, this is the cool thing, all right, because we're planning on restoring Carthage, right? Which means we're going to change countries. But good news is we're not going to lose these advances. And we get these advances all the way up until age 3, where we get export monopolies, Rais of the Navy, okay? Navy tradition, we got attract foreign pirates for sailors. Connections with the Christian world, Al-Qaid, which is not bad, okay. I would like to be a republic. I definitely want to be a republic, like an oligarchic republic, because we're definitely going to be Carthage and Amazite. We got that. Tunisian Corsairs, got coastal raiding. So none of these advances actually have anything to do with Carthage. You know, even though Carthage was centered on this area. I mean, literally, our capital is Tunis. Carthage is, like, up here. Okay, so it's like the city of Carthage is like really, really close. We get 1 building type for being Arabic and Maghrebi. Like, we are Maghrebi. And it looks like it's... Okay, so this is like a defensive building that stores food. Kind of cool, right? We've got a unique advance in age 2 just for being Sunni. Like for being specifically Sunni. We got 73 bonuses for being Islamic. Gosh. I'm not going to read all this. 43 for being a monarchy, which we're going to lose when we become a republic. And then 7 for being a settled country. Of course, we don't care about the Call of the Frontier. We don't care about the Settle of the Frontier. We do care about these. But let's go ahead and start as Tunis. And we have to make sure in the game rules we have to allow ahistorical. And then also colonization. I'm going to go to only Western countries. We don't want like weird countries colonizing, all right? So we're going to do that. And then I also want for the institution spawn, I want this to be random city, okay? And just for flavor, we'll change the name of Byzantium to Eastern Roman Empire, okay? Alright. So here we go. We're starting the game. Robert is here. Welcome. Welcome, Robert. We have begun as Tunis. Now, as you can see, we can form Carthage. We're actually not even that far away from it. Alright? Once we do form Carthage, we're going to get some more advances. I am playing with a mod that kind of adds flavor to formable nations. and that includes Carthage. So, just to be totally upfront with you guys. But when we do form Carthage, we get access to a lot of advances. We change our country name to Carthage. All right. Gain 7 stability, and we get the event, the Rebirth of Carthage. Punic Imperium? What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, we get that. Or we get Punic Thalassocracy. So I'm thinking we probably want to be a naval-based country, right? That's probably what we're going to want to do. And we have to own a lot of locations. I actually don't think we need to own Sicily. We just have to... We have to get 42 more locations, and a lot of these can be gotten, like, just by going down here. Going down here, right? Of course, Sicily would help, but it's going to be tough to, like, invade the Christian world before we're very powerful. So we're going to start by invading these parts of our territory, of our surroundings. So first of all, let's definitely force slave conversion. In that. Some of these things, I'm going to be so upfront with you guys. Some of these things are going to be role-playing, all right? I might not make all of the best decisions, but that's... All right, so, Holy Revelation for cultural tradition. We got, my group chat, my work group chat is... minting threshold, that could be good. Can invest in culture. Islamic calligraphy. Okay, so that's pretty good. We could just gain some prestige right off the bat, right? But I'm actually going to go to institution growth. Want that. Let's go down to the minting threshold. And then we will go from there. All right, let's just start with that. Lack of commander, I'm going to go down here and just have the automation replace our generals and admirals, because I don't... For rivals, we definitely want Tlemcen to be our rival, but they are already our rival. I can do Egypt. I could do Sicily. I could definitely do Sicily. I think with Morocco, I think I want to try to form an alliance with them. We already have an alliance with them. Okay, all right, I'm good. Let's take a look at government reforms. So I want to become a republic. So we're going to have to choose something such as trade office network for the plutocracy. And feudal theocracy. No. See, this kind of sucks because I like autocracy, except it makes you go toward aristocracy. We want to go toward plutocracy in order to change into a republic. So let's go to, we can't do this one because this is progress toward land. But we might have to do feudal nobility. Alright, let's do the trade office network and then we'll do feudal nobility. Alright. We got land rights. We want to eventually get rid of this if we can. Of course, it's going to take a lot of stability, but okay. Royal marriage rights is fine. Primacy of the nobility, I don't like that. Unfortunately, that's going to take 150 stability. You can save it for the next era. I can. Feudal mercenary contracts. Noble navy. I actually did want that one, so we're good there. Got religious literacy rights. Okay. Religious land rights. Religious advisory council. I'm okay with being spiritualist. I would really think... I think it would be really cool to bring back the old Punic religion. But we've got building rights here. See, the burghers are going to have to be where we get our progress toward plutocracy, right? Maritime presence. That one's a good one. Market attraction. Good, good. Market fairs. That's decentralization. I don't know if I like that one. You already used it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just choosing it for now. You can change it later. It just costs 20 stability. Alright, commoners. So we got free mobility for the common people, which I already like. Common militias I already like. Communal lands, I don't necessarily really like that one. It does reduce the nobles' power, so. And then also we got the dhimmi. All right, I've never played with an Islamic country before, so I'd never played with the dhimmi before, but they do have unique privileges. We got 6,900 people. They have 0 power. They have 0 political power. So we got dhimmi levy size plus 10%. We got promote tolerance. Okay, the clergy are not really super happy with us for that, but we got grant administrative posts. I don't really like that. And we've got Pact of Umar. Okay with that, I guess. Oh yeah, and for tribes, we've got allow gatherings, and we've got allow tribal levies. Oh yeah, and this is gonna have to change, because guys, our tribes actually have 1% power, which you almost never see, because it's always at 0. And that's 616,000, which is roughly 40% of our population is just tribesmen. That is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Let's go ahead and rival Aragon. Yes, Robert, I know it's a lot of time and money and everything like that. But I'm okay with the ones we chose so far. So we are going to have to definitely settle the tribesmen, and here's why. We're actually getting so little proximity. And the reason why, one of the big reasons why is we actually have like one of the reasons why is it's going to be like relative level of tribesmen or something like that. Oh well. Tribesmen, when you have tons of tribesmen, it reduces like your proximity. Like the proximity can't really get through. So I would like to try to settle the tribesmen. Do like, we should do the easy ones first, right? Do the easy ones first. And just try to get these provinces free of tribesmen. That one's fine. And then for the other one... Ooh, okay, so let's look at our cultures here. We got Tunisian. We got... Plus they don't pay tax. Yeah, they don't pay taxes or consume food. Well, they sort of... So I'm getting 0.01 if you trade or if you tax them like that. But yeah, not that good, right? Not that good at all. I've actually never before this, I have never seen the tribesmen actually give you any money when you tax them. And it's going to go down to 0 because I can't actually make them happy. Right? Oh no, it's actually 0.01. Alright. So we still need the cabinet to do something. What do we have to do? I'm thinking we assimilate opposite to our culture. I recommend going to 5% inflation. Why? Like mint until I get to 5% and then stop? Why would I do that? Let's start assimilating some of these people. Oh, that's gonna be good. Alright. So we're going. We primarily just want to take care of locations that are... Oh, against... Oh, okay. Well, we're already going to war with Clemson. Frickin' fricker. They got 8,400 troops. We have 13,800. So, let's go ahead and just raise these levies, I guess. Balance the budget. Yeah, we have to balance the budget, but part of the reason we're losing money is we need to get to full legitimacy. So, we'll be okay for now. Do we have any gold? Do we have any silver? Any precious metals at all? No. We have copper. We have copper. What about on Sicily? Got some marble, wine, saltpeter. Sulfur mines of... Okay, okay. Alright. There's silver on, frickin' Sardinia. I will want to grab that. I want to grab Sardinia. Oh, the Parliament issue balanced the budget. I could do that. Potentially. I think I'm good with this right now. I think, look, and we're already like, well, now we got the levies, but I actually think we're gonna be okay. I don't think I necessarily need to do that. We'll see. I'll change it if we have to. Alright, so we want to take out this provincial capital here. We're losing morale, unfortunately, but Morocco is going to be helping us here. We definitely want to, like, take this, like, as much of this territory as we can. Who is this? Oh, Egypt is in this war too. No, they're not. Who is that? Oh. Somebody. Alright. So, we need this province, and the capital's all the way over here. That's fine. Balance the budget needs 1% inflation to spawn and increases in chance when you get to 5% inflation. That's fine. We don't need to be increasing our inflation. It's okay. Okay, Robert. That stability. Taking these provincial capitals. He's taking locations that are not even provincial capitals. So, like, and I just stacked everything. So you're fine, totally fine. Go ahead, take this provincial capital. Look at this. I'm occupying all this. So this is actually really good for me. I'm actually taking all of this territory by myself. And if I can take this, I can go over here, maybe. Maybe? See what that takes. I mean, we would have to take that fort, right? Oh, they're already taking it. Kanem Bornu. Kanem, maybe? Kanem Empire, yeah. Kanem Bornu. Separate peace. That's my plan. That's actually my plan. Dude, this is kind of cool. Watch this. You just do this. You can take these provinces. And it looks like he'll still take that. Yeah, he would accept that. I want to make sure I'm getting the ones that I actually need, though. Okay, all along this thing, will, yeah, should be mine. I can't take that. But yeah, I can take all this. And it's not more than just that. Like, it's not anything down here. Yeah, it's just this stuff. So that already is like a ton. Now, it's giving me a ton of aggressive expansion or antagonism, but it's basically just Tlemcen, Granada, and Tuat. Alright. Different. I mean, some other countries get some antagonism, but it's not like a huge amount. Boom. I've taken it. Enjoy, Morocco. I have 85. I need 20 more locations. That's funny, dude. That's actually funny. All right, now let's see what we can do about growing our economy in order to balance the budget, right? We have a little bit of Judaism here, interestingly, about 10% of the population. Okay, we got an outbreak there. I wanna just rename this location, right? I wanna rename it to Carthage. Oh, but it has to be like Adast, or whatever, however you say that. I can't remember. Oh, duh. Okay, the capital changes its name, right? We'll leave it as it is. Alright, so the burgers. Oh my gosh, look at all of our states, because we have that Demi. And the tribes. That's okay. So, our budget will be balanced. Can we convert to Judaism? Yes, stone. Oh my gosh, hold on. Get dip rep? There's 2 mistakes you made there. Can we convert to Judaism? Yes, stone. Know where this is all going. Oh, okay. Stony Mick says we have Judaism here. Convert to it. I can't. It's only within your religion group that you can do that. I would like to revive the old Punic religion, but I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. Some boring. Wouldn't that be crazy if we could do that? Wait, Burger's power minus 20%? That's insane. Dip rep decreases the amount of antagonism. Okay. I see. So we have some money here. Alright. But then how do we do a Zionist run? That's not what this is, though. This is a Carthage run. Alright, I don't know what Morocco's gonna take from Tlemcen. I really have to see. Like, I'm very curious as to what they're gonna take. Alright, this is already... These guys are already my vassal, dude. This is insane. This is gonna be so easy. Look at this. These are all my subjects. These are all my subjects. That's insane. All I've got to do is just integrate my frickin' subjects. Let's improve relations. We're gonna improve relations, build a hospital in Tunis. Oh yeah, you know what? And Carthage. We'll build a hospital in Tunis for the Black Plague. But we need to figure out what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, warmongering mercantile state based on plundering their neighbors. No, Carthage. Carthage. Repeat after me. Carthage. Right? Okay. So we have to figure this out. Diplomatic spending we can reduce. Which is going to reduce our subject loyalty. Okay, no gain. Gets, oh, I like the plutocracy. We got to get the plutocracy. Okay. What do we want here? Castle works. Carthago Delenda S. Not this time. Not this time. Last time we were trying to restore the Roman Empire. We got pretty far, but... But we started as Florence. Like, it's really, really difficult to restore the Roman Empire when you start as Florence, right? And in the next expansion, when that comes out, Fate of the Phoenix, that's going to be difficult to do it even with Byzantium, so. The Barbary pirates. Well, yeah, we are the Amazigh pirates. Gravel, I like Gravel Road Network because we got to get towards centralization, right? Victoria 3 update looking fire. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen what's going on with it. I did that specifically for the bellicose movement. I did have a reason behind clicking that. Alright, we have to integrate a province. We actually have to integrate a few provinces. So, we can't encourage tribesmen to settle just yet. Florence is one of the best Italian states. Yeah, totally agree, but it's really difficult to restore the Roman Empire as Florence. Change laws. What do you want to change? No, it's fine. Sharia law. Clergy power gets... Yeah. Traditional law could be fine. It's reworking how characters work, so you won't be stuck with one random butt hat running things until they die. Gotcha. So we got aristocratic court. Okay, so we could change this. If we go to court of culture, then we could go toward innovative, which would be good. Maliki jurisprudence. We do not have that. It's hard to restore the Roman Empire in general. Yeah, you're right. Okay, this one I definitely want to change. So this is traditional distribution. We definitely want to go to favor the ruler. Or favor the wealthy. Favor the wealthy actually could be good. We can't... So if we can't convert to Judaism, can we at least send them to Israel? I don't know. I think I would like to favor the wealthy. We're still going to get, like... We're going to remove that crown power penalty. And then we're going to gain that progress toward plutocracy. And we're going to lose the progress toward decentralization. So I think that's actually really good for us. We definitely need to lose that progress toward decentralization. So let's change the... oh, man. We're going to end up with a really... low... What's it called? Oh, you know what I can do, though? I could do... It's historical. It sure is. We got gold and silver coin. Alright, that's fine. Amazon familial connections? What is this? We got reliance on local tribes? Interesting. Refuse recognition? Really interesting. I didn't even know about any of these things. Alright, so, let's go to distribution of power. We're going to go to favor the wealthy. Favor the ruler. No. We're doing trade crown power? No. I want to do favor the wealthy. Just for the progress toward Plutarch. Well, you know what? We're going to get through other swords. Let's do favor the ruler. Do favor the ruler. And then this... I still want to pass the law because I want to get the progress towards centralization. But this will make it a little easier to deal with the less money in taxes if I just do that. Well, then I gotta freaking the progress anyway. Crap, dude. We're not doing well. That's the only one we'd benefit from is the Umara. We're not taxing them at all. Yeah, I kind of screwed up there. We're going to pass the law, at least, but that kind of sucks. We'll pass the law at least, and then when it passes, we'll lose that penalty to cost of court, but print money. I know I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to print the money. We're getting some inflation. That's okay. We'll gain a little bit of inflation. It's fine. It's fine. Look, a little inflation never hurt it. Fine. Alright, here we're going to lose a little bit of support in the parliament. Oh man, my work group chat is so funny right now. Okay. You get progress towards centralization. Build stuff, I know. Get the development pilgrimage. Oh my gosh. Robert, you gotta relax for a little while, okay? Just hang on a second. Do that, and then... what we have to do is get proximity. And we're going to do that with roads. Have to get roads. We actually have inefficient minting. For your next run, can you convert Judaism? I don't know. Why is everybody so obsessed with that? It is so weird how many people are just obsessed with doing a Jewish run. Why? It's just weird. Oh, how'd you read that as pilgrimage? I don't know. Get the development privilege. No, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. So I could spend, but that's a lot of money to get a road there, and Judaism is an old minority, so it's inherently interesting. But why not like Zoroastrianism? Why not like, because you got Zoroastrians here, right? It's the blue one. Islam is a new religion and not one I like. Fair. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it either. But, like, why not Miaphysitism? Right? Why not Zoroastrianism? Why not Hellenism? Why not Bori? Or Sao? Or Musala? Like, why? It's always Judaism. And I had somebody in the Discord one time, and they just kept begging me to play as a Jewish count in Indonesia. Like, when Crusader Kings 3, I was like, why? I don't know for everyone else, but for me, it's because no one else is Jewish. So that's also interesting, and we also want Zoroastrianism runs. Fair. I want you to play in Europe. Well, I don't really enjoy playing in Europe, so I don't know what to tell you, Robert. And I just did a 14-part run where I played in Europe. So too bad. We can only do one at a time. Yes, we can. Alright, now, what do we want to build? Because temples are good, right? Temples are pretty good. We have that. We have temples in all possible locations. Alright. What other buildings do we want to build? We could just sort by here, build a jeweler's guild, right? We could do that. Do we have any ivory or anything? Or pearls? Do we have any pearls? No. Gems? We do have gems. Okay, so we can enhance them with gems. We don't have a lot of stuff. Also, Morocco just took all this territory, but that's okay. I think we're gonna be able to restore Carthage pretty easily. But let's just build some stuff that increases our income, right? Let's do that one. Let's build a tannery. That is not... I don't want production efficiency. I want, like, the raw value. Build a tannery. I'm gonna build a tailor's guild. At Carthage. A stud farm. Okay, so basically... So you're just using some wheat and you're turning horses into more horses, right? And that's fine because we have sources of both. Do that. The only European nation you played in the U5 was Florence. Correct. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy being in Europe and having it be so hard to expand. Because of the Holy Roman Empire and you got powerful empires all around you. Not sure I really enjoyed that. Is your ruler in the Navy? Potentially. There. Why am I losing 11 ducats a month? That is a bit crazy to me. I gotta figure out what's going on. And I think it partially is just the tax. Like, I just can't tax the Umara. Part of it is that. And stability... The stability also helps when you're not at your maximum tax levels, because stability increases your estate satisfaction equilibrium. So the higher your stability is, the more you can tax your estates. That Navy to patrol, that's a good idea. These are only transports, but it's something. It's something, I'll give you that. Taxation is theft. Yeah, it sure is. I agree with that. Building maintenance? Is that what I'm spending all my money on? Spending some money on it. I think it's the inability to tax my freaking... Again, a Hajj. I do a Hajj. Do a Hajj. I'm losing money so fast. Let's get some more inflation, huh? Jurisprudence. Oh, I forgot. Since we're playing a Muslim country, there's mysticism versus jurisprudence. Mysticism is probably gonna be what we want, right? The Hajj is over. Great. Prestige. Forts. Oh, you're right, you're right. Alright, let's not fund the forts for a while. Not fund the forts. We also have to finish actually integrating these things, and we need to gain proximity. And part of the way that we need to gain proximity is, you know, is by settling the tribesmen. But I need to, and also the vegetation, well, that's gonna reduce it a little bit on the coast, but not too bad. Can I maybe delete one of them? Let's delete this one. How about converting to Shia? The reason we can't is it's not present in our country. Shiism is not present in our country. Present all the way over here, but... Jeez, this is rough. We still... Oh, man, dude. For 3 more years, we gotta do with basically not being able to tax our nobility. Thankfully, we are finishing these, okay? And we're also getting 0.15 inflation per month now. So... Ugh. If we... Oh, also, we did not automate trading. I always forget to automate trading. Right? Reduce that. Actually, let's see. Maybe we can make some money from trading. Okay, we're making it a little bit better. All right. Slowly, we are pulling ourselves up out of our own grave. Although we are gaining more inflation, and I think it's because we're actually gaining enough gold in order to properly mint. No. I don't know how. We're not even importing gold. We're importing gems. No, we're exporting gems. Okay. Give privileges to the burghers. We don't want progress toward land. I do like the progress towards centralization. I like them being able to build roads, but can't be doing that. Gold of the coinage. Formal guilds is probably fine. We definitely want the administrative. We definitely want the administrative, but I'm just gonna double check it. Chris. All right. No, Robert's gonna be happy about this. Let's do the urban development grants, and then let's do one more, which is formal guilds. All right, and this will also allow us to tax the burghers more because they have a higher equilibrium satisfaction. All right, so we get thirst for knowledge. If we get administrative, this is what we get. So we get thirst for knowledge, get empiricism. I usually go with administrative just because it's so good to get that expected cost of court. And then we've got also mercenary stuff is good for Carthage, right? I mean, if you want to go historical, proximity speed is so good. It just plus 10% proximity speed is so good. Building investment is not like amazing, but it's good to have. It's nice to have. Religious war casus belli is definitely nice to have. Although we are around a bunch of Muslims, so it won't help in North Africa, but it would help once we start invading Europe. So that would help. Anti-piracy league doesn't really help us, I don't think. If we go diplomatic, Marcher Lords, okay, March subject type, cast spell creation speed, market attraction, merchant. We could go diplomatic. We could go like heavily trade and navy focused. Privateers, experienced diplomats, benign diplomats, tribute system. You know what? I think I kind of want to go diplomatic. That's what I'm thinking. We got ideas of tolerance, glorious arms, battlefield commissions. So far, none of these help us in battle. Cavalry power helps us in battle a little bit. Okay, levy recovery is good. Yeah, levy combat efficiency is good. Non-culture levy size is just more troops, which is good for sure. Levy size, more troops. Naval glory, okay, naval damage done, marine regiments. So those things are really good. I do think the diplomatic probably fits us best as far as roleplay goes. So I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Oh, we're just like losing more money now. Military ability. Just do admin focus. Do that one. Alright. For your next game, do you want to play as Poland or Britain? Neither. Neither. Maybe I want to play as Georgia again, you know? Or maybe Fate of the Phoenix will be out by then. I want to play as Byzantium. Or maybe I want to play as the Khitaran Empire or Mali or... No, I don't know if I'm ready to play in the New World yet. I think the content is like really not fleshed out enough for it, but I don't know. It is such a shame we have a single cabinet slot. I just hate it. Who? What do you mean who? I named a few options. Maybe I want to play as Indonesia, you know? Oh, we just took a loan. We took a loan. Where are we spending all this money? Is this food? Is that food? We're not spending any money increasing stability. Oh, part of this is legitimacy. That's, you know what? That's probably a huge percentage of it. Oh, yeah, and I lost some stability when I gave the burgers privileges. Thanks a lot, Robert. Portugal? You mean Portugal? Oh. Portuguese pretenders. Portugal? I would consider it. I might consider Portugal. I'd love to find somebody else to play this with. Oh, who knows? If I could get Dizzy to play with me, then he could play Portugal, I could do Castile. I took a little bit to read over the available Islamic schools. I have no idea what the LARP is beyond Carthage, so cannot say which to use. Fair enough. I can't remember who it was, but somebody suggested that I go Ibadi. Inflation. We are really gaining that inflation. Alright, Amber. Okay, so... professional armies originated in freaking, India. And where did banking originate? It looks like it's originate. Yeah. I don't know where this is. That's probably just... it's probably in some other part of India that I can't see. We are improving relations. How many more locations are they going to give us? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Then we can annex... oh, but that's not in the required locations. Okay, so tell us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't know if it goes... It does go that far. So yeah, basically if we just annex these 2 subjects, then we will be able to form Carthage. Ibadi are Karwai, right? I don't know. Karwaji. Improve with more of your subjects. I'm just doing these 2 for now. Just these 2 for now. Oh no, there's Ibadi. Ibadism. Ibadi gives pop growth? Does it? Oh. Religious figures allow trade advantage, shipbuilding speed, banning imports of wine, liquor, and beer. And of course, it allows religious schools. Which I think is what you were talking about. This one is probably fine, right? Okay, patriotic curriculum or maintenance curriculum. Yeah, let's do... I don't know. The Abadi school is not the main faith. Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about then. In that case, I have no idea what you're talking about. But next year, we'll be able to actually tax our freaking nobility. Yeah, about 1 more year left. A little less. I bought a pressure washer, by the way. I've been using my pressure washer today. How far can you push naval? Right now, none. It's actually above, and we are a little bit on the naval side. The Abadi school gives pop growth to base religion. Okay, I got you. I feel you. But yeah, we can't do that because we gotta integrate the we gotta integrate this province that we took, the several provinces that we took, right? And then we've gotta also work on some assimilation, right? This is our core. Do we actually accept that culture? We do, actually. Okay, so let's focus these guys on integrating then. Change that guy out. Can you test it with a cabinet member? Damietta got Renaissance. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that Egypt got the Renaissance. Create subjects. You know what? You're right about that. You're absolutely right. But it just means I won't be able to form Carthage, though. I think I need to create subjects after I form Carthage. Because, like, I have to own this territory directly in order to actually form Carthage. I think. I'm pretty sure. I got 85. Let's see if I, Oh, where can I see how much, like, how many locations I have? Oh man, I wish I knew how to do this. Where's the thing where I can see how many locations I have? You'd think it would just be like... Okay, 86. I have 86. And this is only the locations that I own directly. Alright, here we go. Balance the budget. I can't do it. Alright, we gotta invest in naval infrastructure, though. I can do that. And again, can you use the cabinet to push naval? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to do it. So, not Stony. Robert. I'm sorry, Stony, for blaming you for what Robert should have been blamed. Alright, so we have to hopefully get an event. Or 2, probably. To be able to actually do this increased naval infrastructure. I hope we don't have an assembly parliament type. That would suck. That's like the worst. We probably have a council, if I had to guess. Let's reduce some of this minting. Because we can now actually tax our freaking nobility for once. So now, we're going to be losing some money, fortunately. Yeah, I don't appreciate this. We're going to have to reduce some diplomatic spend. Legitimacy, let's get prestige. Could you at least try? Not right now. Not right now, Robert. I'm working on something right now. Neighbor. You know, Stony, by the way, Stony, I don't know if this matters to you. I am also we're not gonna pass this thing. You can annex your subjects. By the way, Stony, I am actually dual streaming this on Rumble. Start annexation. Alright. So let's annex Gaben. That just pushed us toward land because we couldn't pass it. That sucks. Alright, so we got that. Unemployed slave promotion and minting threshold. Minting threshold is good because it means we can actually mint more without getting any inflation, which is good for sure, but let's reduce the cost of purchasing food. Integrating is not something that important. It definitely is important, and I'm going to wait until this guy is done integrating before I try to push naval just to see how far we can go. Alright, let's get Islamic calligraphy. Okay, so we're not getting any of these institutions. Kick is a bad place for bad people. Oh, as long as you don't start streaming on Kick. I don't know anything about Kick. I am streaming on Rumble and YouTube. I am dual streaming. When I streamed Crimson Desert last week, I did it on X as well. Oh, it's nice being able to freaking tax all my estates, finally. But yeah, I started dual streaming. I also wanna, you know what? I think it's time to read my channel update from today. Kick is the Wild West of the streaming services. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. I know nothing about Kick. The only Kick I know is the KIK, which is something that some people used when I was a kid. And I think it still exists, probably, but it's become some kind of, like, cam site or something. That's the only Kick I know. But I think I want to read this channel update, guys. I posted this on my Discord. Stony, you probably already saw it. But I have to read this, guys. So... update with 122 subscribers. I have 2 followers on Rumble. Guys, follow me on Rumble, please. You can probably get the proximity thing in tech. Cool Kids Club. Alright. I am taking a step back from YouTube. It's a hard decision that has taken a long time to make, but it's what I have to do. As a quick comparison, the Keep Digging review got 6 views on YouTube and 89 views on Rumble. Rumble uses Google Analytics to track views, so it's the same system. It seems that YouTube has made a decision about me, sadly. Because I have friends who watch me on YouTube, I will continue to stream once a week to both YouTube and Rumble. Otherwise, I will continue on my other goals. I want to flesh out and playtest Venture. I want to write a book. I want to spend time working on my house. I just bought a pressure washer, which I used today. It was very nice. Crimson Desert is still fun. It broke yesterday, which I think was something caused by NVIDIA, but I got it working again today. Shame I have so much stuff going to do today, which I did almost all of it. That's why I started the stream late. Working tomorrow and Sunday. Venture basically now has a fully fleshed out spell list. All that's left to do is balance and maybe organize the rules document better. Also would like to have an Indoxa setting guide, which has already been started, and a Lore Master's Guide, which has not been started at all. Long-term projects. So that's all I have for this week. That was today's channel update. I am taking a step back from YouTube. I am going to reduce minting more. Question, is the review on this channel? Yes, the Keep Digging review is on that channel. My YouTube channel and the Rumble channel. It's on both channels. And as of right now, it has 6 views on YouTube. And on Rumble, it is up to 95. Alright, my last stream, the last EU5 stream where I streamed, Italy. That one is at 132 views. And on YouTube, well, on YouTube it has 208, alright, to be fair. The Crimson Desert one has 27 on YouTube and 135 on Rumble. So, it's like, the vast majority of the time, the Rumble stuff just gets more views. So, I mean, that's it. You know, I gotta... And I'm taking a step back, because the thing about it is, it's like, last year I got 1 paycheck from YouTube, right? I got 1. And that was from the old channel, to be honest. But, I just got 1, and it's cost me so much time, it takes so much energy, and it takes time away from me pursuing the other goals that I have in my life. And for what? If it's making me a steady stream of income, I can justify it. But it's like, not. So it's like, why? YouTube is sending people who want to see EU5 here, and not people who want to see game reviews. But the thing about it is, for a while, so my EU5 views are sharply down as well. The last Italy one was kind of an outlier because they were declining, and it still hasn't gotten any watch time, right? I was regularly getting like 80 to 130 hours of watch time on a single live stream. And it went down to, the last one got like 13. Like it's so sharply down that like if I didn't already meet the watch time requirements. Oh, this is a good chance to annex Tlemcen. Then I wouldn't actually have enough to meet the requirements in a year. That's how little watch time I'm getting on YouTube at this stage. Even though I'm streaming EU5. I'm continuing to stream EU5. So, oh, I got a thing in my group chat. Oh, well, somebody's asking for my stream. Let me see. Let me share it. Let me share it just to be nice, right? And the thing about it is, like, some of my early reviews on the channel got so many more views. Right? And they actually got, like, a serious amount of watch time, too. And because it's so sharply down, I think what's wrong with it is YouTube has decided to do something about it. Why? I don't know. I have no idea why. So, I mean, there's really just not much I can do about it. Like, my Radio Commander review got so many views. My Gadonia 2 actually still gets views. Gadonia 2, First Impressions. Like, it's crazy. In the past month, Gadonia 2 has gotten 688 views, which is insane. Because it came out so long ago. And, what is it? Let me actually check this. It's gotten almost 3,000 views now at this stage, which is pretty crazy to me. And if you go to, like I said, my Radio Commander, go to my game reviews playlist. Alright, I can sort of point to where my game reviews stopped getting views. So, Radio Commander got 2,849. What happened to the furry? Oh, shoot, I don't know. Tony Mix says, may have something to do with you changing to a whole new channel. But the thing about it is my views were actually... Views and subscribers were actually, like, increasing, and they were starting to increase faster as well. But it just fell off a cliff. So I started to kind of take off with the Outward Definitive Edition review. That's now up to 2,000 views. Ghostwire Tokyo only got 9, so that was not that much. Desperados 3 got 135. Kid Mystic got 72. Clash Artifacts of Chaos got 56. Stick It to the Stickman got 90. Radio Commander got 2,840 or 2,849. Gadonia 1 got 172. Gadonia 2 got 2,963. So that one actually has surpassed Radio Commander. Little Orpheus got 1,295. City of Gangsters got 51. Once Upon a Katamari got 19. EU5 got 478, so we got a little burst there. Mafia the Old Country got 13. Five Hearts Under One Roof 2 got 29. Baldur's Gate 3 got 754. Micro Civilization got 1,000, right? So I thought I was picking up a little bit. Supra World got 13. What is it? The Black Grimoire Cursebreaker got 692, so it picked up a little bit. Wall World got 141. A Few Quick Matches got 12. Trek to Yomi got 5. Shortest Trip to Earth got 6. Evil West got 12. Age of Empires 2 got 14. And Keep Digging got 6. So, it just fell off a cliff. Shafi'i gives better trade capacity. Thank you. That would be good. Basically, the roleplay is going to center around trade and navy. And mercenaries, possibly. Possibly. Alright, so let me just finish up here. Do my... Here, looks like Gen is awake. Alright, very good. So we need to choose a research project. I like construction speed. Let's do maximum RGO size and rural. Construction speed. And let's just flesh out the rest of the Age of Traditions. Alright, and then what I want to do... See, we're at war with Tlemcen. I could just fully annex Tlemcen right now. Now, what I want to do then, though... Yeah, we're fine with the antagonism. But what I want to do then is now let's make a subject here. Something well-armed peasants. Okay, okay. Now let's make a subject here, right? Custom subjects. We're going to make a subject here. We're going to make it a fiefdom. Right? And then we're gonna give these guys... Gonna be like, what, seed province? Yeah, we want to seed provinces. Because we don't... Anything that we don't need for Carthage, we just want to give away to our subject, right? Centralization, yes. We're getting hit with the Black Plague. Could you look at historical subjects? I can. I'm not going to use them. We got Tlemcen. See, that's going to get all that territory. Cuckoo, going to get that. Algiers is going to get that. And this one is going to get that. And all of that is stuff we need for Carthage. So, I'm keeping it. Yellow country, huh? Zan. Zan. Oh, we're losing so much money. We are losing so much money right now. We did pay off our debt that one time, but it was just not enough. Why can I not tax? Like, what is wrong here? Oh, that's what that is. That's enforced plague measures. That's what I freaking did. And that's for how long? 5 years. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did I do that? Why did I freaking do that, dude? Alright, reduce fort maintenance at least. Ugh. It's annoying. We're gonna have to take another loan unless we get inflation. I think I would rather get the inflation, to be honest with you. Get it. Tax them anyways. That's a good... Tax them like that. Let's, yeah, you know what? Let's actually reduce our inflation by 5.05. And then let's, unautomate this. Let's take it down to 45, right? Oh, the Dimmy, we can't even get any money from that. I can get some money from the tribes, but it's 0.02. Okay, so can we balance? We can't balance the budget quite like that. Take it down to 44. Oh my gosh. 40. Let's just go to 40. And then we can be safe with our income here. And we can lose the inflation as well. Alright. We're gaining money. We're losing inflation. Our estates are just gonna all hate us. So... frickin' fricker. Tripoli is also our vassal, right? Yeah, they're a vassal. Pope has stopped rival. Oh, the Pope has lost Rome. I'm sure they're very happy with Naples over that. Congrats on the inflation fetish. I know, right? I got an inflation kick. That was so bad. That was so bad. Don't clip. Nobody clip that, okay? That one parliament member to improve religion. That will also increase income, yeah. I am going to wait until Kabylia is integrated. I know I'm starting to lose money again. But that will increase income, so... let them do as they please. Medicaments? Just let them do as they please. Clip that. No, don't clip that. Definitely do not clip that. Recruited smugglers. Smugglers dominating. I don't like that. Need this money. Plague camps for the refugees. Turn away the refugees. We're gonna go toward innovative. Okay, very good, very good. It's just my group chat. That's what the Discord is. Once we finish integrating Kabilia, we will switch the guide to increase our legitimacy. And of course, once we get our inflation down... Oh, Rye Bread is here. Welcome, Rye Bread. Once we get our inflation down... Oh gosh, I hope she didn't hear me say I have an inflation kink. Kazamite? Oh, what's this? Yet another council meeting, yet another official document, and it is clear that Sultan Ahmed is not able to properly handle himself at court. Due to his Mazmuda upbringing, his mastery of Arabic leaves much to be desired. Okay, so this guy doesn't speak Arabic. What is Tamazite? What is this? Okay, that's... Robert really wants us to clip that. Don't clip it. Okay. Oh, jeez. So, okay, so it seems like Tamazite is actually, like, the Amazigh language, right? Is that what that is? What is this? Yeah, our court language is Arabic right now. We could change it. Let's just change it to Tamazite. I mean, we're going Carthage. Let's just bring power to the Tamazite language. I know that's, like, not great for us, but... Sent it to... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. No, don't tell Juan I have an inflation. I'm kidding. So your ruler doesn't speak proper Arabic? No. No, my ruler does not speak proper Arabic. What's my common language, though? Arabic. Okay, so we're gonna spread like the actual Amazigh language. We're gonna spread the actual Amazigh language when we're restoring Carthage. Okay. Court language. So that's gonna make our nobility happier, but then we progress more towards serfdom. If we go toward common language, it makes our peasants happier. Wow, we're at very low estate satisfaction equilibrium. Can you ever call yourself Muslim if you don't speak Arabic? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, like, losing more and more money now. Which is kind of a shame. Customs of our social hierarchy and legal proceedings must be concisely and uniformly written down in the language we find most appropriate. So we're going to have to do the court language. I mean, and we got to make our nobility happy, right? Because we have to be able to tax them. It's just such a shame that we, for some freaking reason, went with enforced plague measures, which is ridiculous. I mean, even if this expired, though... Even if this expired, we're not going to be able to tax them enough. We just have to get our inflation down. And all of our estates, except for the Dhimmi, hate us right now. And the only reason the Dhimmi don't hate us is that we're not actually taxing them because we can't get any money out of them. So, that sucks. And we'll get scholarly treatises. How are institutions? We're not getting Renaissance or professional armies. And banking spawned further east. I don't know where. But the Renaissance is spreading here. Definitely spreading. Can we balance the budget, please? No, we cannot balance the budget. But we can promote integration process. Okay, I would very much like to do this. This is very, very good. Encourage the survival. Yeah, do that one. Increase our stability. Right. So we're doing that one. That's definitely going to help us. It's going to increase our integration speed. It's going to what's it called? It's gonna, like, give us a one-time boost. I would love to do additional taxes, but then we're never gonna get this thing passed. And we need it. We very much need that. In your nation, the dhimmi would literally be the Jews, and they are the only ones who don't hate you. True. That is true. The dhimmi are the only ones that don't hate us. We have some Catholics, too. Oh, we have a tiny bit of Ibadism. A tiny bit. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, man. I cannot afford another one of these. So, oh, we actually have more Catholics than Jews in our country now. We have very few Jews. And also, we just took out a loan. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't survive this. Ibadi are not dhimmi, they're heretic. Yeah. But we have more Catholics than we do Jews, though, and Catholics are. Alright, we're gonna have to take the stability loss because we need this integration process thing to pass. Like, that sucks, dude. So annoying. And we're losing so much freaking money. Part of it is the parliament. Okay, part of it is that. We got a lot of extra cost of court because, you know. Chat's talk about Resident Evil 4. I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. The original Wii. Also, appeasing estates would be good, but let's go with strengthening the government. Become Protestant. Okay. Strengthening the government gets us some money now. So we are good. Rye is asking me if she is molded in my chat. I don't... Are you? No, you're not modded in my chat. I can, no. I can mod. I can mod her. Oh, gosh, this sucks, dude. Oh, this sucks so bad. Part of it is not wanting to create subject. Am I ever gonna get modded? Robert, I don't know. I don't know if I want to give you mod. It's funny. She said modded. She meant to say modded, but it came out as molded. Am I molded in your chat? Alright, let's do that. The nobility are getting very pissed off at me. Alright, very good. Welcome to the people watching on Rumble, by the way. We do have a few Rumble viewers. Thank you for joining. We actually don't have any Rumble mods. Also, wow, look at this Byzantine pretender. Basilissa Theodora, and then we got Basilis Johannes V. Gave mods a degen. Yes, I know. Rice I have no idea what's happening right now. Hold on, let me go to this and go to add as moderator. There you go. Okay, Rybread is now moderator. I'm just gonna call you Riley. Yeah. So you're a mod now. I know. I did give mod to degen, and that was a long time ago, and I think it's fine. Totally fine. Let's reduce the taxes on this nobility. Because another thing, you know what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to just we're gonna have to suck up to the Umara, and that's gonna make their satisfaction recover quickly, more quickly, I should say. And I'll auto-tax the Umara. This lore happens during the Vicky 3 Korea game. It did, it did. I know. Is that when I modded D-Gen? He silenced me immediately. I think I remember that. That was funny. But yes, thank you to the new viewers on Rumble. Thank you for joining. If you like what I do, if you want to see more, please feel free to, you know, follow, leave a like. Oh, you know what? I should start a poll. I gotta start a poll. Carthage good? Perhaps. Maybe. Carthage good or no? Got Carthage. Yeah, Carthago delenda est. You guys are voting. How does one become a top fan? It's dependent upon how much you you message in the chat. Like it'll give you an XP amount. So I don't know why it's not counting your XP, Robert. But it says the top fans. So Rybread is the top fan right now with 75 XP. Stony Mick also has 75, and Aslan Choson, which only sent one message at the very beginning, has 25 somehow. I don't know how that happened, but darn, frickin' fricker. It's so funny. Riley's funny. I have 0 XP. Why do you have that? Why is that going? Why is that happening, Robert? Almarax, thank you for joining. The YouTube XP system just doesn't work. Gotcha. I see, I see. I think they're still, like, tinkering with it. I think they're still tinkering with it and figuring out what works and what doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, so we need to balance our budget. We actually still have a loan, and we're now actually paying... Okay, hold on. We just balanced the budget. Okay, hold on. We're actually paying interest to the Bank of Acciaioli? Acciaioli? I can't pronounce that. I can't freaking pronounce that. But that bank just took over my loan, so now I'm just paying them money. Where are they? Can I declare war on you, though? Because, like, if I declare war on you, then maybe I don't have to pay off my loan. Right? That's how it works. I don't make the rules. But if we can get our inflation down, then we can increase minting back up to a respectable level. Can people see the confetti? Yes, I did. I did see the confetti, Robert. I did. I see lots of confetti. This is on YouTube. By the way, people watching on Rumble, if you want to participate in the conversation, I will read your messages. I'm getting messages from both the YouTube and the Rumble chats. Scar Clone, welcome, welcome. We want to appease the fickle estates for 5 years. Okay, that'll help me out a little bit. That'll help me tax the nobility a little bit. Very Portuguese. Why is that Portuguese? Scarclone. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you. Alright, what do we want to build? Like, I would like to build a road. The thing about it is we're not getting any proximity. So if we build roads, then we can actually get some proximity. The only problem is we don't actually have any money to build roads. We don't even have any money to expand an RGO. That's the issue. That's a strong issue right now. Hold on. What does Scarclone say? Hold on. Hello, guy from work, man, dude, man, bro. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Build a wharf. A wharf could be a good idea. Let's see how much that would be to build. Is it No, it's not soldiers. Who works there? Is it burgers? We actually already have a wharf. Now, we could go and see if we can build another wharf somewhere else. No. We have wharves in all available locations. Scarclone says yes, but he's meaning to say, like... Alright. Very good. Alright, I am still annexing Gabe's Cabez. And I am also... I am improving... Scarclone, do you know what happened to the first... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I am improving opinion with Tellus, and Tellus is, once we annex both of these subjects, I think we'll just be able to restore Carthage right there. We can just form Carthage. We're going to, we're going to be able to get a lot of these. What is this? Tophet Shrine? We get all these new buildings? Local clergy power? Dude, I really hope we get, like, unique events that allow us to restore the Punic religion. That would be crazy. Scarclone says, you smell like beans. I believe it. Alright, let's go to, scholarly treatises on our research here. Now this... So, the kind of cool thing about this is that in the Age of Renaissance, a lot of the focus ability, at least from administrative, maybe not with Diplo, it doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe, yeah, some. You actually get them from scholarly treatises, and you don't have to wait for the institutions, so... It's Tony. Tony makes me smell like bean. Ah, jeez. This just in, Robert equals stinky. Alright. So, the expected cost of court minus 1% is pretty good. From Sana. Sana? I don't know how to pronounce that. Army initiative. Peasant levies are pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. Loyalty of subjects are also... It's pretty good. Diplomatic annexation costs would help, but I don't know how much... Oh, it's number 5. We might be able to benefit from this. And then also, if we go over here and then go here to plus 2.5% nobility satisfaction equilibrium, that could help. No, well, he beat me. Oh, dang it, man. Frickin' fricker. GG's, bro. I'm gonna become a fur... Oh, no, no! Oh, Robert just says no. No. Just no. We can actually change this to court language now if we want. We can actually, and I'm okay with changing towards serfdom, because with serfdom we actually produce more food, right? Yeah. No. We don't produce more food, we produce more raw materials, but... Yeah, I'm okay with court language. Because we just changed our court language to the Tamazai... What is it? Tamazai something? Common languages. Tamazite language. Still reducing inflation. We have that stupid freaking modifier just until August. Just one more month. Okay. It will become too confusing if you become a... Oh. You wish this into existence a whole channel ago. Deal with the consequences. I love it. Oh my gosh, thank you. We get... Oh, thank you. Finally. Finally. Alright, let's reduce our freaking taxes. Alright? We're gonna have to just by a little bit, right? We just reduce them by a little bit. Good. We're good. Alright. We can deal with this. Now we can actually reduce our taxes. We can get our estate satisfaction equilibriums up. And we can still gain money and reduce inflation. And right now we are paying 0.39 ducats per month in interest, but once we pay off the loan, which we will be able to do in like 2 years, then we will be able to get rid of that expense. So very good. Very good. Let us seek guidance at this holy place. We just not meet the local superstition. I think I like the mysticism. Yeah, I think I like the mysticism. It's just more morale of armies and stuff like that. Push naval. I'm not ready to do that yet, Robert. I'm really not ready to do that. I want to pay off my debt, and I want to get my inflation lower. And I need to freaking integrate these provinces. Look at this. Holy spaghetti, why is Crimson Desert $70? Well, I got the deluxe edition. It was $80. I did a stream of it. You can watch it on the channel still. Okay, why can I not, oh, I don't have any diplomats. That's why I can't do anything here. I think it's... Oh, we gotta spend more on diplomatic stuff, don't we? That would be why. That would be why we're not progressing. This man and his inflation. Oh gosh, don't even make... No, don't tell anybody, please. Well, Riley's probably gonna tell everybody, though. Use the dude on Appease Estates. But the thing is, once he does that, I'm not gonna be able to tax the nobility as much. Right? I need the money right now. I actually really need the money. If I push naval, I will be able to increase naval, right? Because... because... I love how Stony Mick is the #1 fan, and Scarclone is #2 now at 75. Scarclone is tied with Rybread at 75 experience. Aslan Choson is tied with Pomerax at 25. And Robert still doesn't have any experience, and he's been messaging the entire time. This is so funny. Third shift will be notified of your inflation. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not alright with this. Oh, jeez. Alright. Pulling up all the chats and everything. Alright, good. Elbow cough. On Rumble, it doesn't show me the emoji. It actually... It just says elbow cough. I can see it on my phone, though. Your inflation combat conduct will be notified to HR. Frickin' fricker. Alright, I am getting diplomats at a rate of 0.01 per month, and I had to increase my diplomatic spending, unfortunately. 0.02 per month is probably fine. Oh, it's a dab. Gotcha. Well, the thing about it is... Oh, bro, third shift does not care. We're too tired. Yeah, true. To be fair, Scarclone, you can never forget to dab on the haters. You know what I mean? You can never forget about that. Alright, so the end of the Black Death. So we lost 550,000 people. We went from 2.2 million. You guys can see this population decline here. Right? This is where we were, and then we declined because of the Black Death. Now we're actually increasing, but... Did anyone survive? A few people. Black Plague is over, though. Finally, we get the freaking... Frick. Stop improving opinion of this person. We don't need that. Let's get the diplomats, please. If they sleeping on you, fuck them in. Saying. Trying to say, man. Jeez. Still reducing inflation. Still strengthening government. I think if I... But we're losing, like, income. Like, it's going down. So, this is a problem. They're sleeping on you, how can you dab? Well, I didn't say to dab. If they're sleeping on you, you gotta tuck them in. You gotta just tuck them in. You know what I'm saying? Smack him with a comically large spoon. Freaking fricker, dude. That's what I'm talking about. See, Darklone, this is why we keep you around. Right? You got the good ideas. Alright, so I do want to get to that consolidation of titles there. I actually think this will be good. I think that's going to reduce the cost of annexing Gabes, or Gabets, to like 216 instead of 240. I don't know if it's going to update the one that I have going right now, but at the very least, it will also update this one, right? So, but yes, we do need an extra diplomat. We're getting 0.07 per month now. We technically do have room to decrease diplomatic spending a little bit if it gets crazy. Yeah. Today I pressure washed my driveway. It was nice. Part of it. Part of the driveway. Not all. I had a lot of stuff to do. I had so much stuff to do. I had to clean, like, my fridge and freezer. I went to get a haircut. I wrote my channel update. Did laundry, workout, update adventure. First thing I used the comically large golden spoon. I put together my pressure washer and pressure washed part of my driveway. I wrote my journal, read the Bible. I just have to read the other book that I am reading. The other book that I'm reading. Yeah, that's what I have to do. We still cannot balance the budget. I accrued all of that inflation and still could not balance the budget. Sometimes. Okay, sometimes. Let's expand the gravel road network. Now, I don't want to focus on land. If I get an event that's... And I'm probably going to. If I get an event that's going to reduce my thing... Okay, we should be good now. Plus 25%. I'm alright with it. I was going to say, I could do the focus on land, you know, just to make sure the issue passes. Because I would rather be centralized, you know, than lose the issue. And decentralization is not progressing anymore toward that. Progressing towards centralization will technically reduce our state satisfaction equilibrium, which is not going to be good for us, but I think it's okay. Okay. Also, Cagliari is apparently independent. I don't know how they got their independence. Majorca is also independent. What in the world? How did Cagliari get their independence? If their land was required for Carthage, I might try to just conquer Sardinia, right? That would be awesome. I actually do want to conquer Sardinia, though, because I have silver. And tin. And iron. But we don't have any ships right now. We have 2 transports. We have 2 galleys. We're poor. They're not poor. Well, they might be poor, I don't know. Who knows? Oh, Scar Clone. Yeah, I'm trying to allow your comment. Personally, I use a comically large mother. I love it. I love it. Alright, so I did go towards centralization. I'm gaining over a ducat a month now. So this is good. Very good. Good. Gonna be able to pay off this debt in no time. Still improving opinion with one of my other subjects. Once I get a free diplomat, I can start annexing them. I am spending 0.1 per month on annexing my other subject, unfortunately. Hey, I'm getting 2.3. Alright, that's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. Right? Right? Tripoli is also... Yeah, it's Tripoli, too. You'd be treating your mother... You should be treating your mother that way, Scarclone. No, I think you mean to say you should not be treating your mother that way, Scarclone. Be treating your mother with respect, right? Treat your mom with respect, you hear me? I beg your pardon, my brother in Christ. Oh, man. These are actually some pretty good advances to get. Right, the loyalty of subjects to flat bonus of 5, and then we got the subject opinions plus 10. It's pretty good. Additional oh, I like this. Hey, oh no, I don't like that all the way. I like it a little bit. I am making a lot more money from the nobility than from the peasants, so I think that's okay. We still lost some income, because we've reached the threshold of how much we can tax the nobility, which means some of that loyalty is kind of wasted. You shouldn't be treating your mother that way. That Scarclone. I would never such a heretic act on to my own mom. Do such. Why did Automod get that? That's... It's less that you wouldn't and more that you can't. Dang, Robert. Robert, you need to relax. And we're still reducing our inflation. I really wish I had that cabinet action to reduce inflation, because that would be so useful right now. Once we can pay off a loan, it'll be a little easier to balance the frickin' budget. Frickin' fricker. Frickin' fricker. Oh, we're producing dyes. Dyes are a pretty good. They got a price of 4, same as gems. And silver is 5, I think, right? Oh, no, silver is 8, sorry. Silver is much more valuable than dyes. It's double the value. Gold is 10. But I don't see any gold anywhere. I know Morocco has gold, but that is just so far away. There is no gold anywhere within any meaningful distance. Right. The meme that was just posted in our group chat. Oh, man. Oh, man, the group chat. Frickin' fricker. Alright. Alright. Let's settle down, everyone. Settle down. You'll never know why. There is in Macedonia. Yes, I know there's gold in Macedonia, sure. But we are very far from Macedonia. I'm not sure if you noticed. Dwarfs are funny or something. That's funny. That's fun. Alright, it's truly disappointing. We've lost some army tradition. Yes. Oh gosh, the group chat is getting active. Getting active. Alright. But yes. Alright, so, are we at the point? We're actually at the point of paying off our debt. Alright, so we're gonna pay off our loan. Boom. Okay. Getting rather close to being able to do something else with our cabinet for once. We are making... we might... You know what? Since we're not trying to pay off our debt anymore, let's actually just reduce inflation by as much as we can. Macedonia. That's one pronunciation, sure, but the actual pronunciation is Macedonia. chat is going to be extremely active for like 2 hours, then it's going to be dead again. Probably, yeah. I mean, this is when a lot of them have gotten off of work. So. Kindly Parsnip is active. Sorta. Push naval. I'm not ready yet, Robert. I'm gaining 0.34 ducats a month. I'm trying to reduce my inflation. But, to be fair, I'm getting closer. Right? Getting closer. CE equals S. Okay, yes, but in the Greek pronunciation, or in the Greek spelling of it, they don't use the C, I don't think. They use the K. Use the K sound. It's Macedonia. And also, in Korean, they pronounce it Macedonia. This is always when I'm at work. Push naval. Scarclone jumping on board with Robert. This is so freaking funny, dude. Oh, and I also do have a diplomat, so I can actually cede a province to these guys. Tittery. Yes. Grant them the province of Tittery. We still gotta integrate a bunch of these things. The thing about it is, I'm actually okay with making subjects, but I just need to, I need to form Carthage first. That's the issue. I need to actually form the new nation. I have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. Look, Scarclone, you will in time. You watch enough of these streams, you're going to understand what the game is about, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, brother man. Go. You and me, Scarclone. Let's figure this game out together. Just because... Hold on, I have to wait for the thing to pop up on my feed. It says, just because Greece says it with a K doesn't mean we have to. I know it doesn't mean we have to, but I want to, though. So that's what I'm saying. Like, alright, I would like to be offensive. We're not... Oh my gosh, dude. Naples, like, almost annexed the Pope. Naples almost just completely annexed the Pope. Scarclone says, that's what I'm talking about, dude, man, bro. Yes, come on. Group Let's Play when? Scarclone and I gotta get a group game going. Naval increases proximity. Yes, naval increases proximity along the coast. Like, basically what it does is it reduces the cost for proximity. It's a resource that allows you to take control of locations. It reduces the cost of proximity for going along sea zones. Alright? So, when you have a lot of your country along the sea, it allows you to take control over these coastal areas a lot easier. Naples tends to do that. I still have no idea what I'm doing. That is totally fine. Look, listen, Scarclone, we start a 2-player game. I got you, dude. We got a permanent alliance. Let's go. Right, and we're reducing our inflation quite fast. The thing is, once we can actually get our inflation down, we're going to be making so much more money from minting, which means we can do something useful with our cabinet. One of the things I will do is I will push naval. Okay, I will push naval. Don't worry, Scarclone. Plank also doesn't know what he's doing. I do know what I'm doing, okay? Sort of. Like, most of the time. I can't min-max. Like, what's it called? Purple Twig? When Purple Twig joins us? Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what he is on, but he fully understands every single piece of this game. And I don't know how he does it, but... So, frickin' fricker. Okay, very good. I mean, this is pretty encouraging, seeing how much we're able to make right now. Pretty encouraging. Drugs. Possibly, possibly. I don't think so, but it's, I mean, you can't rule it out, I guess. Okay, and I actually would also like to start annexation of this guy. Where's started? Oh, these guys are tributaries. I have to change to a vassal status, and they don't want that. Frickin' Rickard. Which means I have to declare war on my own subject. And I can't do that like this. Like, this is with great relations. Declaring war on subject. Alright, so if I can get a casus belli, disloyal subject. Okay, okay. But they're loyal, though. So... okay, I have to figure out what's going on here. I could just cancel their tributary status. If I do that, I'm sort of risking the possibility that they'll fall under the sphere of influence of someone else. And they are technically giving me some money. Right? Tellus is giving me 0.21 ducats a month, which is not nothing. Right? It's part of my income. And at this moment, it would push me into the negatives a lot more. I do have a couple of disloyal subjects. Is Tripoli a tributary? Okay, no, they're a vassal. Enforce culture? Enforce culture, that would be good. And they gain a whole bunch of liberty design. Oh my gosh! Robert, that's a genius move! Okay, so for those who don't know what's going on, Scarclone, I just enforced my culture onto them, which makes them disloyal. Since they are disloyal, I can declare war on them without the massive stability hit. Or, sorry, no, what I can do is I can make the disloyal subject casus belli. Now, what I need to do is stop improving relations with these guys. I need to stop improving relations with them. And then I need to insult them. I need to be able to declare war on these guys. They don't have any allies. I'm so disappointed. Why? I did it and it worked. Okay, we can probably start minting. Yeah, we can start minting again. Alright, look at our income. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. 2.5 ducats a month. It's going to go down, but let's push toward naval. Oh, this guy would be better to do it. So let's, for this one, I'm going to integrate. I'm going to be integrating this province. For this one, not going to be appeasing estates. That's okay. That's okay, we're going to figure it out. Let's push toward naval here. And we're going to see how far we can make it. Alright, we're in the negative again. You just discovered this. It's not that I just discovered this, it's that I put the pieces together once you said it. But I just didn't consider it. That was my thing. Also, we could annex Gafsa. That would give a few locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. Few. Okay, so we are building a spy network. We're gonna build the disloyal subject casus belli. We need to send them an insult. Yeah, your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. We could do that one, or... oh, how about furthermore, I believe that Bani Walid must be destroyed, because it's, like, Carthage themed? That's kind of funny, huh? And their opinion is so freaking, high. One annexation at a time. Yes, I know one annexation at a time. But... we're going to get plus 10 subject opinions here, and then we're going to get the diplomatic annexation cost, and that's going to reduce the cost for this one. And we're already annexing this one. Fine. It's totally fine. Alright, frickin' frick. Freaking freaker. Lose 5 legitimacy. Let's lose the 5 prestige. I would much rather do that. Alright, so we're still, like, not making enough money. I mean, the reason why we were making money is really most... Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but... Let's just not even worry about it. Let's get Market Expansion Act, and let's see if we can maybe get that without giving our nobility tons of privileges. Look at this, monetary fiefs. I don't want this. Maximum tax for the nobility estate minus 5%? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I can do tax exemption for the clergy for 5 years. I can do that one because we're already, like, not really taxing them very much. So I think it's actually fine if we go with tax exemption here. Now we can do this, right? Frickin' fricker. I got a small dividend there. Very good. So, I can do that. I can do this little stuff, but it still takes so much. It's just because we have great relations. So if we didn't have the great relations, it would still be 40 stability to declare war on our own subject. It means we would have to invest in stability beforehand. I'll invest as much as I can. I'll set a threshold of, like, I want to at least make half a ducat a month, but I'll try to invest some more in stability. I can also have one of my cabinet members do it, and we are pushing quite a bit in the naval direction. Can you split navy and put hair in the navy? Oh my gosh, what's going on with the hair? Can I put the air in the navy? Is this... That's our courtier. This is our air. Yes, we can put the air in the navy. And I know why you're doing this. It's to gain more toward naval. Ruler's an admiral and air is an admiral. Alright, so we're gaining plus 0.61 in the direction of naval, which is pretty good. And I appreciate that, Robert, for helping me out like that. 51% there. The noble estate satisfaction equilibrium is going to help. We definitely do need to tax these guys a little bit more, and this is going to allow us to do that. Which will allow us to invest in stability some more, right? But I don't want to go negative. Like, ideally, I really don't want to go negative on stability. Cost of court. Yeah, reduce that cost of court. Good. Rule as we see fit. I can't spend that money, so... Soon we get Navy reform. We do. Monthly legitimacy. Yes, that will be good for our money. Subject income. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's gonna take a little while to get, but we can do it. I keep forgetting there's no green screen behind me. No wonder my room isn't unbearably hot. Oh, we're losing money again. Why? What is going on? I get that. Why is there equilibrium so low? Port language is a foreign language. It is not. Axe farming. Oh, ICTA. Ooh, ICTA laws. Okay, okay. Pause. Change culture. Why? Oh, adapt to local culture? Was these Mazmuda culture? Riley says, I still have I still don't have any idea what's happening, but I'm here. Hey, well, you know what? That's important. Thank you, Riley. Change culture. So... Now, what's the deal with that? Is that reducing the satisfaction equilibrium? You got the event. Oh, too late, you got the event. Oh, okay. You're talking about this event. Yeah, it's not a good event. I take the stability loss. There's no way I could stomach a loss of legitimacy like that. Jordan says hi. Well, hello to Jordan as well. I think Jordan should also join the stream. Say hello. It'd be awesome. Definitely, if Jordan could also leave a like, that would be pretty cool as well. Subscribe. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I do have to adapt to the local culture. We're gonna... We're gonna lose 20 prestige, but we were already at 0, so who cares? What culture was that? Osmuda? Or what is... What culture was that? That culture doesn't even appear. Pause again. Why? What's going on? Oh, yes, Mazmuda. What is this culture? What the heck? We got this crap. Crazy plug. I know, right? Mazmuda culture. 317,000 people in the world follow it. And there's like none in my country. None in my country, literally. Frickin' fricker. Tunisian and Algerian cultures like each other. That's pretty good. Are we accepting these cultures? Oh, okay, it's only tolerated. Get ruler and heir into navy. I thought they already were. Oh, this guy's not. Alright, this guy, okay, this guy is our heir. There we go. We're good. We good. We're about to take a loan. Unfortunately, we are about to take a loan. We're starting to turn it around, as you can see, but let's just raise these freaking taxes, dude. Just raise them all the way up. We're gonna have to get some inflation again. We're just gonna have to get some inflation. Also, I'm not even paying for fort maintenance. Can you imagine if we went to war? Couldn't be me. Mint. Yes, well, I am minting. But I'm also raising taxes. Okay, I got diplomatic... Okay, diplomatic annexation cost went down, and it did update the one that I was doing, which is very good. We can also slightly reduce diplomatic spending. Sorta? Let's keep it at 0.1. Or 0.01. Okay. We could buy a little bit less food. We could invest less in stability. We're getting a duck at 40 now. What's going on? Alright, set taxes automatically. Now we're losing money again. Oh, what is this? Can't afford to pay this. Can have a disloyal nobility. Are you able to create causes belli? You mean casus belli. Cause for war. And, or sorry, not cause for war, it's case for war. And yes, I am. I am able to do that. No, I'm not, actually. We do not have a diplomat to perform this action. We don't have a diplomat. We can't do it. We gotta increase diplomatic spending, and we don't have enough money. So, not gonna happen. However, our next technology is going to give us noble estate satisfaction equilibrium plus 2.5%. Which means we'll be able to at least tax our nobility a little more. I can get up to 0.02. Okay, but I do still have to, like, make some amount of money. And honestly, what I should be doing instead of, when I have a surplus like that, instead of increasing diplomatic spending, what I need to be doing is reducing my minting so that my inflation does not increase as quickly. But alas, I'm silly. Silly boy. That's just a razor-thin surplus. Oh my gosh. That is an absolutely razor-thin surplus. Gosh dang, dude. We need an actual economy. I mean, it'll help that we're getting naval right here, right? But kind of tough, because what do we even produce? I mean, thankfully our nobility are expanding the mines right here. They're expanding what mines? Gems. Okay, that'll be good. Those will gain some money, right? We only have 13% control there, so we're not really going to make a whole lot of money from taxes in that area, but, you know, it'll be something. And we do have gems here. We could, like, if we end up getting some amount of money, we could potentially actually expand the gems mines here. This is not EU4 inflation. EU5 and EU5 inflation only affects the cost of building buildings. I don't think you're right about that. Inflation increases all prices paid in ducats by our country. Yeah. All prices paid in ducats, which also means exploration, right? And it's 100.9, should be 100, right? That's a really small increase, right? But can you marry? I might be able to marry. Can I get married? No. No. No one will marry my ruler. Can you character? Well, I checked my character. Fort buildings cost. That's probably what I want. Yeah, fort buildings cost. I don't think that decreases maintenance. I think it's only for building forts. As you can see, my balance did not change. Well, that changed. Marry noble. Oh, you're right. Okay. So, alright, so my ruler's 28. What do you guys think of these people? So we got this 18-year-old woman. She's got 43, 52, 58. We got a 29-year-old woman. She's 80, 51, 61, which is not bad. I think I like this one. Titbert Kirkall. Come here, my lovely Titbert. All right. She's an excellent administrator. We're gonna marry her. We're gonna get married, and hopefully we'll have some kids. Oh yeah, we're able to have multiple spouses, right? Well, we can marry multiple spouses. Like, let's marry the 18-year-old too. Oh, we can marry another one. Ah, yes. Where are the marriage laws in our country? We need babies to get the 19-year-old. We did. I did. Where are the marriage laws here? It's not Sharia. It's not here. Oh, sweet. I annexed my subject. Yes. One step closer to forming Carthage. Religious laws, maybe? Marriage law. Nikah. Alright, so... Okay, so we actually... we can marry up to 4 women. Okay, we can have up to 4 wives. Alright. Hey, well, you know what? Hey, bring them all in. The more the merrier. Go. It's in religious laws, yeah. Alright, the more the merrier. Let's go. Alright, so that guy finished pushing naval. He pushed as far as he could with naval. I am going to... Sucks, dude. I think probably stabilize country is the best thing I can do right now. As much as it hurts to say. Because, like, the ones that... I could gain money by appeasing an estate, right? But the problem is, you got a diplomat. I sure do. I sure do. I can gain a casus belli now. Disloyal subject. Oh my gosh, dude. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm gaining 0.22. Alright, so let's reduce that down. Okay, this is a lot better. Okay, that is a lot better. Alright, now we're cooking with fire. Okay, let's cook with some fire. And now we gotta reduce our inflation, though. So we're gonna have to, once again, deal with a low balance for a little while. Fortunately, temporarily, let's appease an estate. Let's appease the Umara a little bit. Yeah, make the money. We're going to reduce our inflation as much as we can. Then once we get our inflation back down, we're going to, what's it called? Once we get inflation back down, we're going to raise minting, and then we can do something else with our cabinet. And you say I can get a naval governor reform? Harbor administration. Okay. Okay. Let's go. All right. I'm all right with it. I know it costs 20 stability, but I think you're really onto something. I think you've got an excellent point. We're going to go to Harbor Administration instead of the plutocratic ethos. I didn't want to change this because I need that nobility estate satisfaction equilibrium. We're going to go with that, all right? And we get the Harbor Administration. We'll be able to build a naval governor. This is going to be exciting, guys. Very exciting. I need 8 more locations. I need 8 more locations. How many does... Oh my gosh, dude, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one gives me 6. Does Tripoli... Tripoli would give me... Okay. So... I need another diplomat, which I have, right? Fabricating a casus belli does not actually cost any, like, continuous diplomat usage. Okay. So this is the Sheikdom of Tripoli. And they're actually kind of disloyal right now. I would like to be able to annex them. You know, I can just cancel their tributary status. But then why am I fabricating the casus belli, right? That's a huge stability cost. And they have some allies, too. Which is, like, our other disloyal subject, I think. So, I want... Robert, I want your opinion on this, but I'm kind of thinking I want to cancel the subject relationship with Tellus. I want to annex these guys, too. These guys should be a little quicker to annex than the other ones. But, improve relations. Not with Tellus. I want to send an insult. Improve relations with subjects. Okay. I sent an insult. I insulted this one. If I declare war with great relations, like, personally, I wouldn't. So then what we're going to have to do to form Carthage, then, is we're going to have to just diplomatically annex this one and this one. Which I can do, but we can't pay the stability cost to declare war on Tellus right now. Because it's declaring war on my own subject, which is like 40 stability. Great Relations is an extra 20, or whatever it is. I can't pay that. I literally just can't pay it. gosh, dude. Trying to appease my estates. Ridiculous how poor we are. It is insane how poor we are compared to... Look at this tax base. Look at Europe. They got all these high tax base locations, everything. Look at my country. We got nothing. We got nothing. Commoners hate us now. We're gaining some more, like, proximity, right? We're gaining a little bit of control over here because we're going toward naval, but let's promote the integration process. I would love to promote urbanization, but we still need to integrate these provinces, right? And this is also a really easy issue to pass. You don't have to pay that. We can just keep them as tributaries. Well, we need to get the territory. We need to get the territory to form Carthage. Now, we don't need the territory if we're just going to diplomatically annex these two. It's just going to take a long time. We're going to have to declare war on them, right? Now we have the disloyal subject casus belli, right? So we can do this. 60 stability. I can't pay it. I just can't. And their opinion of me is too high, and I can't, like, every time I send an insult, it, like, I think it just renews the previous one, right? So, oh, that one's good. All right, expected cost of court went down by 1%. That's very good. We really need the expected cost of court to come down. All right, totally fine, totally fine. Okay, so we have 4 months until 3 months until our inflation is down to 0, and then we can start minting again. That should definitely get our balance way back up. We can actually start, oh, look at that, we're integrating. Oh, cost of court went down also because we were freaking passing an issue in Parliament. That's right. We don't need to spend money on stab. We do need a certain level of stability, though. We need to get it up to, like, at least 20 or 25. So we should be spending a little bit of money on stability. Right? Right. Alright, very good. We have no inflation. I am increasing my minting. I am going over here to my guy. And he is going to... Gotta integrate a province, but... Oh, and I also have to settle tribesmen. I have so many freaking tribesmen, dude. Look at this. Kabili has 174,000 tribesmen. Ugh. How many tribesmen I got? 685,000! Dude, I only have 1 million commoners. Tribesmen don't pay taxes. This is why we're poor. It's the tribesmen's fault. Alright, in that case, let's settle some freaking tribesmen, okay? Let's settle the tribesmen where we have control. And let's change out this guy to a guy with higher military. It costs 5 stability. I thought it was going to cost money, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, now. We should be fine. We have a positive balance. It's a very small surplus, but we do have a surplus. And when we get Muslim lineage for monthly legitimacy plus 0.1, that's going to increase our balance even more, right? Because that means we have to spend less money increasing our legitimacy. And then when we get to subject income, that's going to help as well. All right? Good here. Good with diplomats. Lose the prestige. That's fine. Okay. We need to start annexation once we get to 150 opinion of GAFSA from GAFSA. That's going to give us a few more locations that we need to form Carthage. Just blame it on the... Well, yeah. Oh, breaking news. Tiger Woods mugshot released. Very nice. Very good. Oh, I need some water. I need some water. All right. Okay, scholars are arriving. We have so little cultural influence. Oh my gosh, dude. We got just, like, none. Prestige. Common language is the court language. The Diwani script. What is that? What is the Diwani script? They have Tunisian... Do they have, like, I don't know what's going on. As far as institutions go, we still have nothing. We have, just legalism and feudalism. That's it. Renaissance is very slowly spreading from Damietta, and professional armies is very slowly spreading throughout India, but it's just extremely slow. And I think... No, this is not even banking. Oh, this is meritocracy. Meritocracy is slowly spreading westward toward Europe. Alright. Banking, I don't even know where that's spawned. I think it was someplace in India, but... Burgers land rights? No, I don't think I want that. I actually definitely don't want that. Very, very small balance, but that's okay. Could I theoretically go to war with Sicily? I mean, improve with Egypt? I need the diplomats, my guy. Robert, I need the diplomats. Because I now have enough opinion to begin annexation. Right? Annexing countries is 0.1. That's a problem. It'll take a little while. Let's see. This... Yeah, it's... I'm really kind of depending on either Tripoli or going to war with Sicily / Who owns this? Who owns this? Salona? Salona. Oh, that's weird. Greek country over there. So it's basically like after we annex Gafsa, we either have to get some locations from Tripoli, which is the easiest, or we could somehow figure out a way to annex Tellus because they're a tributary. That's complicated. We could cancel tributary status and go to war with them to annex them, or we could try to figure out some way to change to a vassal status, and then... They're at -9, though. They're... Oh, man. Like... Now they're at -10! What is this? Number of subjects with limited diplomacy. Okay, so it might become easier to do this. It might become easier to do that. Robert says, gotta go by. See you later, Robert. It might be easier to do this if I can annex Gafsa, and then this modifier is gonna go down. How many subjects do I have? So, I've got the Sheikdom of Tripoli. Chiefdom of this one. Lagoat. Chiefdom of Gafsa. I got 3, which means the reasons will go up. Because it's 3 and it's negative 15 reasons, right? It's going to go up by 5, and it's going to turn into negative 4. So that would still be a tough one. I'm basically either relying on annexing Tripoli, finding some way to change them into a vassal and integrate them that way, canceling the tributary status and declaring war on them, or invading Sicily. And Sicily only has 146 troops. However, actually, that's not a bad idea. My only problem in this situation is just that I don't have a navy. Not a bad idea. Invading Sicily would go hard. Plus, Sicily is like the breadbasket, right? It's got a lot of food. Right? We got olives over here. We've got, and that's 4 food. Beeswax is 2.5. Fruit is 4. Livestock is 8. Wheat is 8. Another wheat here. And I don't think sugar is food. Yeah, sugar's not food. Salt is not either. Right, so we do have that. I am so glad Cagliari broke free, though. I'm actually so freaking glad that Cagliari broke free from Aragon. Because that means we can actually capture Sicily when we want to. I'm excited. Alright, let's see what we got. For annexing these guys. Additional privileges to nobles. The problem with this... Okay, we ended up with more money. Okay, so we didn't waste any of that satisfaction. Good. So we're taxing the commoners less, but we're taxing the nobles more. The nobles are giving us more money than the commoners did, which means we end up with a better balance. That is excellent news. Alright, slowly but surely getting more proximity. Everybody is migrating to Carthage. Cartadast. As the Romans would call it, Carthago. What's this? Agadir? Okay, I know what that is. Got a wharf here. We got the harbor capacity. Got this one. This city actually has more people than Carthage. This one has 39,000. Annaba has 40,000. Constantine has 43,000. Bijaya has 33,000. Waran. These guys are still conquered. This is part of the reason why I don't have any control over here, is I can't integrate these fast enough. These are very slow going, but it's happening slowly over time. The damage over time. Okay. Oh, we got an heir. We have an heir who is gregarious. Give him an admin education. Very good. Good. Oh, group chat. Hello, group chat. By the way, the rulebook for Venture, the actual core rule, the player's guide is what I'm going to call it. We have the player's guide, the lore master's guide, and the Indoxus setting guide. They're all guides, right? The player's guide, first draft, totally done now. I went through and I just drafted all those spells, and I had to revise a few of the shaman spirits. And of course, they will undoubtedly require tinkering, rebalancing, things like that. But as far as, like, content, it's content complete, right? So the player guide is content complete and ready for play testing for sure. Also, wow, look at this. These guys are not even at war with Naples. They're just free. Did Naples lose a war? And they, look at this. You got the Neapolitan noble revolt. Which is going to lose, right? They don't have any troops, but wow, yeah, Naples kind of lost. Lost a little bit. Artadas, yes. Dude, I'm so stoked. Oh, yeah. More money there. I am so stoked to form Carthage. Oh, good. We thank them for their gift. Yes, very good. All right, let's spend a little bit more money on diplomacy. I know it's expensive, but it's worth it. We want to continue gaining those diplomats, and I want to be ready to annex the next one by the time I annex Gafsa. Because that's really the key. And Tripoli is not going to be a hard one to annex because there are only 4 locations. But that'll push us over the edge. Because we only need 8 more, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means we only need 2 more. So if we can annex this subject and Tripoli, we will be able to form the nation of Carthage. Very good. I didn't expect it to go this fast, honestly. I didn't realize that so many of these countries were just Tunis's subjects. I really did not even realize that. And a lot of them are tributaries, right? But tributary of Zab. And Zab themselves are a tributary of me. So that's kind of funny. You got like a multi-level subject relationship. But it's all good. The tribes are very unhappy with me. Why do they hate me so bad? Oh, refuse recognition. That's right. The tribes hate me so bad. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fair. Like, I'm refusing to recognize the Amazigh families. I have no... Like, are we going to get unique events? I don't know what this mod adds. I gotta look at the subscribed items. Formables content. I gotta see. Nerfing Punic shipyards on Carthage to give 100 sailors a month as an age 2 building, went from making thousands of sailors per month with the largest navy in the game in early age 3. Possible, possible. But I want... I got a change log too. I want to see what they added to Carthage. It just says added 18 European formables. That's it. So I don't know what kind of events they have or anything like that. I have no idea what is going on. Oh, and this language has more power, by the way. I think it started with like 0.11%. 0.11. Classical Arabic dialect? I wanted to see where that was spoken. It's not going to show me. It shows me where the Maghrebi dialect is spoken, but that's okay. Alright, what's going on with our cultures? We need 1 more prestige. It would be nice if we could just gain a little bit, but so expensive. So expensive. Look at that. Just to gain 0.05. Look at that. Dang. Alright, let's gain 0.04 at least. If I can just get up to 5 prestige, then I can accept a culture. And then we can maybe get some cores, right? Because these are just integrated right now, but we could, if we could accept it, we could change them into cores. That would be very good. Oh, frickin' fricker. Alright, forget it. Because I just accidentally spent all of my prestige. Fricker, dude. Alright. What rank are we, by the way? Oh, we're a kingdom. Okay, so... Expand the gravel road network. I would like this. Yeah, I would actually really like this because we still need to become more centralized. If I can pay the stability cost for losing the issue, then I can gain additional taxes, maybe. No, I can't, because I'm efficiently taxing all of my estates. Okay, so never mind about that. All right. Okay. My nobility is going hard on expanding mines and stuff like that. Thankfully, they're doing it here in Binzart. Is good. Got to grant them a parliament seat. Okay. Well, I think it probably would be best because the burghers are disloyal. They were. They're not anymore. It's a shame I can't really do anything else. I could change a law. I could change a law. Isn't levies? I don't like that, but not the worst thing in the world. Nobility control mining operations. I don't need that right now. And we've got gold and silver coins, and what really bugs me about that is that we don't have any gold. We literally have no gold. We could do bullion coins, right? Like, if we do bullion coins, it's copper and silver. But we're still getting the goods, though. So, I mean, like, gold and silver are what you want, ideally, right? Because it's minting threshold plus 3%. You can still get a plus 2% if all you have is copper and silver. And we actually have our own copper, I believe. Yeah, we actually have our own copper. We wouldn't need to worry too much about that. And then silver, we could actually gain a source of it in Sardinia. And that would be a little while, but gold coins or silver coins only, you kind of don't want... You don't really want to do that unless you really don't have access to one or the other. If you only have access to gold, then yeah, only mint gold coins, you know, because then you're going to have inefficient minting if you get gold and silver, right? But if you have access to gold and silver, you really want to do gold and silver coins, and we're on that right now. So let me pause this. I could do individual apprenticeships. I could do... Reliance on local tribes. How about that? Feudal administration. See, I don't know if I want that. I don't want the aristocracy either, though. Aristocratic court. Alright, so this one we... Well, no, because we need the noble estate satisfaction equilibrium. The royal harem. Itinerant court. No, I don't think I like that one. The court of culture I like. We could save money by switching to a balanced court, except that we would not be able to tax our nobility as much. So it's like, how much are we really saving? So we have to very carefully consider this. Maliki jurisprudence. Oh yeah. Can't change. We have state piracy, by the way. We actually have state piracy. We can hire privateers. I actually really would like to have the automation do that. I'm just gonna have the automation take care of that. State piracy I like. So what laws do we want to change? Maybe this. Lenient taxation would be... That would kind of go hard. I think land acquisition is what we want. I think that would save us a lot of money. All right, let's go to ICTA. Let's change to land acquisition, because right now we have tax farming. It's increasing our tax efficiency, but it's reducing all of our estate satisfaction equilibrium by 5%, which means we can tax our estates much less. So let's get away from that, and then let's go to autonomy support. It's going to give us a little progress toward decentralization, which is going to partially, by 20%, it's going to undo what we're doing this, but I think it's worth it. And we could also get rid of an artisan guild. I'm actually going to keep that, though. Alright, this might be really good for us. As soon as we got rid of that old one, right? And then the cost of court's going to go down. Because the parliament is in session. 2.5. So... yeah, I think this will be good. I actually really think this will be good. There we go. All right, 2.7. All right, look at this. We're wresting control of the economy. 3.08. I will take that. I will definitely take that. GAFSA, we're going to lose once we annex them, but that's okay. Navy morale. And if we can actually send these guys a gift, we can get their opinion up even more. $28 ducats. Increase opinion by 20. 59 to make it go up by 40. I'm gonna do that. I think it's worth it to spend the money, because then, as soon as this thing is finished annexing, we'll be able to immediately begin work annexing the other one. Retain Tamazite as the universal language of law. Gain legitimacy, lose stability. Yes. Retain it. It's the language of law. Alright, war score cost. Mediterranean galley, that would probably be a good idea. You know, if we're going to form Carthage, which probably by the time we make it through this queue, we're probably going to be able to form Carthage, so we got to be prepared for that, right? Right. Alright, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Okay. So we are finally making more money. I didn't realize how much that was hurting us, the ICTA law that we had. And we can actually, if we can give the burghers enough power, they're at 12%. If we can give the burghers enough power and get them to 20%, then we can get an estate parliament, which is basically ideal until we can get, like, the constitutional parliament or something like that. Hey, Shem is here. Hey, good day, mister. Glad to catch you streaming. Thank you. Thank you for joining, Mr. Shem. Yes, yes. We are restoring Carthage. And, only have 15 minutes left in the stream, but I think we might be able to restore Carthage by the end of the stream. Because we're going, look, we have enough right here, right? Or we have almost enough. We can immediately go ahead and start. Oh, no. Oh, oh, crap. Our subjects lost 50 opinion of us when we did that. I forgot about that. Dang it, man. We need 2 more locations. 2 more locations, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm not paying 90 stability. It's just not gonna happen. Sicily, do we have any galley? I mean, like, we can build these. We're gaining 5 ducats a month. I mean, we're not gaining any freaking sailors, though, so that's not gonna be good. Oh, man, dude. Alright, hold on. I gotta cancel these, guys. Oh, my gosh. I can have 1 galley. These transports can each transport 450 troops. Sicily has no allies, but they're up to 5,000 levies. That's the key. So we don't have a navy. And we can't really get a navy. And the reason why is we don't have any sailors. And we can't get any sailors because the only buildings that give us sailors are wharves. And it's just +1. It's +1 sailor. And we're gaining 1. We're getting 2, and our navy has a maintenance of 1. Okay, so we can build 1 more galley. That's not enough. That's not enough. So we are gonna have to just wait until we can annex Tripoli. I so badly want to freaking, like, take Sicily, but it's just not time yet. It's not time yet. We'll get to it. Sorry, not Sicily, Sardinia. I want to take Sardinia. And it's also, you know, different culture, different religion territory, so it's not going to be as stable as the territory we've already taken. Thankfully, we're actually, like, making good money now. Alright? I'm actually almost to the point where I want to build some roads, right? Our naval governor would be cool. But for a naval governor, I'm gonna build one of those in Sicily or Sardinia. Like, that's where that's going. Could take Malta. Although that's only 1 location and we need 2. Right, Salona. And they're a vassal of Athens. I could still take on them, but freaking fricker, dude. Andia took over Crete. And, oh wow, and Rhodes. And, whatever this is. Andros and Mykonos and Amorgos. Okay, alright. You. We could reduce stability, investment. We could, I mean, we've already got a road going here, so this is kind of good, actually. Shipwright con. Okay, Navy maintenance and shipbuilding speed. I kind of like that. Yeah, I do like that. And it's going to kind of equalize that satisfaction. Just a little bit. Okay, the clergy is building hospitals, scriptoriums. Yes, please. Give me the prestige so that I can accept a culture, because Algerian is currently tolerated. And if it were accepted, boom, now I can get some freaking cores. And actually, I can probably accept another one. Can I? I think I can. What is this culture? I didn't know what this... Oh, it's just Tunisian. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Okay. So Eastern Amazigh culture, that's 4% of the population. If we take a look at the population map mode, huge percentage of our population is over here, right? So it is better, and gonna make a decision because we're losing prestige. Let's accept Chowie culture. We already accept Algerian. Let's accept Chowie culture. So our top 3 cultures in our country, we accept. I like that. It doesn't give us any extra cores, right? And this is actually Kabyle culture. That's why we didn't even gain cores on that. But Algerian culture does make up the primary culture in a lot of these places. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, there is no room for the Dhimmi over here. There's no room for the Dhimmi. Look at this. There's freaking, like, a few hundred Jews in our country, and then there's, like, a couple thousand Catholics in our country, and that's it. The rest are Muslims. We can change to Ibadism for 50 stability. For 50 stability. Holy frickin' fricker. Frickin' fricker. Can we build bridges, maybe? No. No, we cannot build bridges. We can't build temples, because I think we also have temples in all of the possible locations. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. We finished integrating a place, which is good. Freaking build 3 temples we can build. Can we build libraries? Because, like, libraries are pretty good. We can build a few libraries. Alright, let's build 2 of them. We're building, yeah, we gotta build a library in Carthage, right? Uphold the commons, good. Gain the stability. Alright, so let's continue integrating provinces, right? We're gonna, integrate, there we go. Then we want to integrate this one. I want to do the easy ones, right? Want to do the easy ones first. The Hafsid Sultanate. Tunis. I need to know what happens to our country name when we form Carthage. I have to know. It's not going to happen in this stream, though. It's going to happen next week. I really wanted it to happen this stream, but I forgot that all of your existing subjects lose 50 opinion of you when you annex one of them. So we will be able to... Can we buy a location? Dude, the cheapest location. They're at negative 432. Yeah, there's no possible way. Can we seize a location? We can seize territory. And we only need to do that twice. What's your liberty desire? I see their loyalty. I don't see their liberty desire. I don't know. I feel like we just have to start annexation. I think we just have to do that the reliable way and form Carthage. Dude, this is gonna be exciting. Tophet Shrine? What is this? Where stelae are erected and offerings made according to ancient Punic religious tradition. So, is it gonna actually be like... is it gonna actually let you, like, bring back the old Punic religion? Sacred band levies? What's going on here? Alright, sponsor the noble arts. Let's actually do this, because, like, that's gonna give us some more money while we do this. And then we get some more, like, culture and stuff. And it's also an easy issue to pass, right? So, should be fine. Tyrian purple? Unic dye works? Whoa. Oh, look at that! You can produce fine cloth. Okay. Triple wall fortifications. You got the Punic Citadel. Do we have tons of unique buildings? Look at this. Destiny of Carthage. Destiny of Carthage. What is that? But which destiny shall it be? The Pillars of Hercules. Oh, dude. Dude, I want to write a book called Non Plus Ultra about the Pillars of Hercules. Mare Nostrum, oh my gosh. Make the entire Mediterranean a Punic lake. Command Genoa, Alexandria, and Crete, the three corners of the Mediterranean commerce. Build an empire of unprecedented wealth. African hegemony. You got the Iberian campaign, hostile attrition, Caspelian creation speed, Hannibal anti-Portus, merchant legacy, trade capacity, and breadbasket of Rome is olives output plus 30%. That's probably for Sicily. You can also invite a religious figure. Okay. That's a religious school. Okay. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I did not I'm so sorry, guys. I did not really realize that. I wish you a lot of luck and happy map claiming, my man. It's either very late / early here, and it's my time to snooze. Have a good one, A. Thank you so much, Shem. Thank you so much. It's so nice to hear from you again. I'm actually about to end the stream, but no. Can we wait just a few minutes? I think we could probably wait a few more, right? We're going on maximum speed. I think we can wait a few more minutes until we form Carthage. I think we can form Carthage, right? Just wait a few more minutes. Look, we're at 4.6 out of 78, right? I think we can do it. The Mutazili school hates everyone. It hates everyone. It's influenced by Greek and Indian... Oh, and Indian. I thought it said Italian. Greek and Indian philosophy and rationalism rejects the notion that the Quran and Allah are coexistent, expressing that the scripture must logically come after the originator. It defends reason as long as it serves people to understand religious matters, and it supports that evil originates from errors of humanity due to their free will. That is interesting. Very interesting. It increase the cost of court. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Join. Okay, that guy can join the clergy estate. Sure, that's fine. Change main school. All right, so I can actually change the main school. Oh, that's 50 stability though. I cannot pay that. I cannot pay that. All right. Let's stop improving opinion here. Need those diplomats. All right, and then we can get to that RGO. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this RGO. Look, oh my gosh, dude, 108. What is that, like 3 ducats a month? That's like almost 3 ducats a month. Alright, guys, we can wait a couple more minutes and form Carthage. I really want to form Carthage, guys. I just want to so bad. I have to. Like, can we get the rebirth of Carthage? Command the seas as our ancestors did, and that's what we have to do. We gotta go to... get the Punic thalassocracy, 20% toward naval. Punic Imperium... the Barcids. Oh, like Hannibal Barca. We can do that. We get belligerent and quantity. Jurisprudence, no. Mysticism. Yeah, definitely do the mysticism stuff. Not the jurisprudence. Alright, we're a third of the way there. Yeah, I don't think this should be a problem to the whole map. Just annex Tripoli, then we can form Carthage. Right? Problem. How much power do the burghers have? 13%. Yeah, that's not enough. But the thing about it is, so you could grant them some privileges in order to make them more powerful, but actually the better way to do it is just to urbanize more, because if you have more burghers, then you're going to have more power for the burghers, right? So... the key is, what you want to do is take these things. You want to take these things are called towns. That's what that's called. You want to take the towns and you want to change them into cities. You want to take some of those rural locations and turn them into towns. Depending on what good they produce, of course. If they produce, you know, a really good, like silver or something like that, obviously you don't want to change it into a town. But... let's see. Fish? Yeah, fish is like such a cheap good, right? It's only worth 1. It's worth 1 ducat. Compared to that to dyes, which are 4, gems are 4, silver is 8, and gold is 10. Olives are 1. You would think olives are a little more valuable than that, but no. So that's really going to be the key, is just urbanizing. Right, so you just got to save up a couple hundred ducats. You upgrade a rural location, a rural settlement to a town, you know. Totally fine. I think we got to build up the dyes operation. I think that's what we have to do. Yeah, let's just build it up. Just build up the dyes, right? I mean, like, if it's in our capital, we're going to have 100% control of it. And we don't have to worry about losing any of it to the estates. So just expand the freaking operation in the capital. Right. Look at this, guys. 4 ducats a month now. Consistently. 5.76. As this place hires people, right? It's 6, but now we're about to expand it again. They're going to start hiring more and more people. For the dyes operation, we're going to be making lots of money, right? 6 ducats a month. Very good. Next one is iron and Anaba. Looks 6.3. See that? Don't interfere with the guild's mysticism. Guild strengthened. Okay, production efficiency, sure. And local burgers power. That gives the local burgers a little more power, so fine. Good, good. Alright. Thank you for joining to the Rumble, viewers. Right, we got a couple people watching on Rumble still. I didn't realize I had 2 markets. We want to build some marketplaces. Now that we're actually making lots more money just from expanding the gathering operation of the dyes. We definitely want... And you know what? This place is even getting Carthage... Or it's getting proximity from here. That's kind of funny. But we want to expand the gems operations as well. Gems would be good. What was the first thing I said? It was something I wanted to spend my money on. I don't remember. But we're almost done annexing Tripoli, and when we do, when we finish, inform Carthage, I'm going to call the stream. Right? And we're going to have part 2 next week. Part 2, where we're going to consolidate some power. Going to probably capture Sicily, Sardinia, right? We're just going to expand, you know, across North Africa. We'll keep Morocco, you know. Oh, I don't know if I like this, because, like... Oh, we actually have the money for it, though. A man of extraordinary intellect and reputation has arrived at our court. Abu Zaid Khaldun, the famed historian and philosopher, seeks patronage to continue his studies and writings. Known for his insights on governance, economics, and the rise and fall of empires, his presence could elevate the prestige of our court and provide us with invaluable counsel. Shall we grant him the position he desires? Innovative. Yeah, do it. Gaining more culture and stuff. Innovative, yeah, that's good. I really like this harbor administration, naval governors. And it's making us go more toward naval as well. Well, it's... We could go more if we were pushing toward it, but... It's totally fine. Totally fine, totally fine. Alright, alright. Joke's over. Let's go ahead and annex Tripoli. It'll take like 1 more month. 1 or 2. Here, no capes. Good, good. I'm excited, dude. Look, we got the Punic shipyards. Plus 100 monthly sailors? Look at that. What the heck? Alright. Form Carthage. The foul dogs of the Roman Empire burned the Carthaginian homeland to the ground, trying to erase every single memory of this ancient civilization. Gone may be their identity, culture, and religion, but as long as a single Roman pretender exists, so does the need for a foil to these charlatans. We shall become the scourge to all those fools who glorify the Romans. We shall become the heirs of Carthage. 7 stability as well. Pretty good. Alright. The ancient city rises again. Look at this, the Sultanate of Carthage, yes! Where once the Phoenician traders built a thalassocracy that rivaled Rome itself, and actually surpassed Rome in a lot of ways before Rome destroyed them. The Second Punic War. A new Carthage now commands the crossroads of the Mediterranean. The Chthon harbors of old may lie in ruins, but the spirit of Balhamon, Hammon, and the legacy of Hannibal Barca stir in the hearts of our people. Two visions compete for the soul of this reborn nation. Shall we reclaim the seas as our ancestors did, masters of trade, shipbuilding, maritime dominion, from the pillars of Hercules to the shores of Sicily? Or shall we forge a continental empire worthy of the Barcid generals, drawing upon the diverse peoples of Africa and Iberia as Carthage always did, not through citizen armies, but through the disciplined strength of recruited nations? This choice unlocks a destiny path in the Traditions tab. Command the seas as our ancestors did. That's what we must do. 20 progress toward naval. And now, look at this. We can do all this. Wasn't me. Alright, so now we can actually go to the age of traditions, and we can go here, and we can research those things. Anything else over here? Okay, Tyrian purple, there we go. And there's actually a ton of things over here. Destiny of Carthage. Requirements not met. You have to have 75 stability. That's insane. So we cannot get all those things yet, but if we can get up to 75 stability via spending lots and lots of money on it, then we can. So very cool. I'm very happy about this. We already got coastal raiding right here. Oh, Tunis. Yeah, that's from our Tunis. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really good. And Renaissance, I think this is where you get the Punic Harbor, right? The Carthaginian... It might be in professional armies. Numidian Light Horse, that's cool. Saharan Trade. Chthon. Well, it's somewhere. Here it is. It's Chthon Harbor Engineering. So, Punic War Galley. Yeah. So, we would have to get that one, and that comes through banking, which we don't have. So, we can queue up some of these, which is good, right? Trade capacity, army morale, sacred band. Ooh. Army, man. Red Basket of Rome? Alright. So, we are saving. I will end the stream right here. Thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this stream, please leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube, follow on Rumble, and you know, I'll be back next week. I don't know exactly what day. I'll have to take a look. I work overnight one day next week, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. You need to relax.